Welcome to the Tech Show. I'm Sonia Gavankar, and this week we're talking startups. The ones you wish you had grabbed 10 shares of, and those we are looking forward to on the horizon. And our friend of the show, Bobby Laurie, got to talk to a startup that is roaring for good. All that and more coming up on the Tech Show. Now it's time for the latest. In a rare moment of agreement, members of the House Judiciary Committee from both major political parties agreed that Facebook needed to take down pages that bullied shooting survivors or called for more violence. The hearing regarding social media filtering practices saw policy staffers from Facebook, Google, and Twitter answering questions, though Facebook absorbed the brunt. The hearing included Republican Representative Steve King asking, what about converting the large behemoth organizations that we're talking about here into public utilities? The meatiest part of the hearing centered on whether social media platforms should delete accounts of conspiracy theorists and those inciting violence rather than just removing the offending posts. The issue has been a huge pain point for Facebook this week after giving vague answers for why it hasn't deleted known faker Alex Jones's InfoWars page and tweeting that we see pages on both the left and the right pumping out what they consider opinion and analysis, but others call fake news. Facebook's head of global policy management, Monica Bickert, today reiterated that sharing information that is false does not violate our policies. Since 1988, nearly half of the planet's plastic trash, like single-use soda bottles, food wrappers, and plastic bags, has been sent to China, where the material is recycled to make more plastic goods. But China's December 2017 ban on importing the rest of the world's mess, however, has left countries like the U.S. scrambling for what to do with all the extra plastic waste. In the U.S., a lot of it is already piling up in landfills, according to the New York Times. Plastic waste is often in cruddy condition once it reaches the bin. If it's not covered in yesterday's lunch, then it's mixed in with other materials, since many countries ask residents to recycle plastic, glass, and paper altogether. Sorting through and breaking down that jumbled litter takes energy, and that energy costs money that countries like the U.S. aren't willing to spend, says lead study author Amy Brooks, an environmental engineering student at the University of Georgia. It was cheaper to throw the trash into a boat and send it abroad than deal with it here, she says. The best option, according to Brooks, is avoiding using single-use items like plastic straws and cups in the first place. Opting for reusable bottles and bags can reduce the amount of plastic trash produced every year. These are really simple things that you can try and do, says Brooks, and I know that people don't feel like they're making a difference when they do that on their own, but when millions of people start doing that, it will absolutely make a difference. So do you think we should try and export our plastic, or could that be a new industry here in the United States?
We, until recently, shipped our recycling to China, our plastic recycling to China, because it was less expensive than doing it here. Do you think that that's an opportunity for us to create a new industry here, or do you think that we should continue that kind of practice?
I believe that we ought to continue or create an industry here and deal with our own issues.
I think that's very true.
I think a combination of both, and I do think that it'll force our hand better at our recycling programs, take a better look at what we're doing. So if we don't ship it over, the responsibility come more back on us, and I think we're already starting that with some of the straw laws and policies, and it's making us think a little bit differently on what we can do and reduce our plastic usage.
Sounds like a golden opportunity to figure out a way of our own to recycle it or remake it into new plastics and things like that.
What do you think?
I mean, I would agree. I mean, I'd have to take a look and see it as to the reasons why we're not doing it here. I mean, if it's cost prohibitive or there's some reason, obviously, why it wasn't being done here. But I think we should, if we can, we should look into it.
I definitely think one solution is to decrease our use of plastics. Order those stainless steel straws. Coming up, a roundup of startups we should have jumped on. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Over 70 years of experience in heart and aviation, the members of the Association of Flight Attendants know the realities of the aircraft cabin better than anyone. We don't just serve drinks, we save lives. We don't just negotiate contracts, we move major policy issues like the smoking ban, no knives on planes, clean water, and safe food on board. The air we breathe matters, and we stop the spraying of poisonous pesticides. The Association of Flight Attendants. Stronger together, better together.
The first time that we put Noah in the UPSI, it was such an amazing experience. He lifted his head up and could actually look where he was going. It's life-changing for children with special needs.
So now I want to start up this episode about startups with this startup. Ready? Kapwing! No, that wasn't a cartoon, Ricochet. That's the name of this service that gives you the tools, content, and inspiration you need to express a creative vision in video. Freelancers, artists, students, and influencers use Kapwing to create and craft digital stories without the software getting in the way. Whether you just want to share a funny clip with a friend, or you're a content marketer needing to edit a snappy video for a product. Julia and Eric, the CEO and CTO of Kapwing, worked together for 2 years at Google before starting their own company. They were both amateur video creators, but didn't make or share many videos online because they didn't know how to use professional editing software. So they sat down to build a tool that makes it super easy to make memes, create montages, and add sound and video effects to your creations. And best of all, it's free. Visit kapwing.com and then share your creations with us at The Tech Show TV. Just don't make a meme of me unless it's hilarious. When we come back, friend of the show, Bobby Laurie talks to a couple of tech entrepreneurs and I take a little field trip. The Tech Show will be right back. Welcome back to The Tech Show. We're headed to the Consumer Electronics Show where earlier this year, Bobby Laurie spoke to an inventor who has figured out how to interface directly to the brain. Check it out.
Hey Max, it's
Hi.
nice to meet you.
You too, Bobby.
Tell me a little bit about BrainCo.
Sure. So BrainCo is a brain-machine interface company. We were incubated in the Harvard Innovation Lab, and we're using brain-machine interface technology for applications in healthcare and in education.
All right. So how are you going to be innovating education?
Sure. So right here, we actually is the space we do our Focus EDU demo, and the purpose of Focus EDU is to deliver feedback on student engagement to both teachers and learners, so that we can improve learning efficiency in the classroom.
All right. How are you going to do that?
Sure. So EEG sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple to understand. Your brain produces electrical signals, and based on the state that you're in, if you're sleepy, or if you're calm, or if you're focused, the electrical signals look different. So we use our headbands to detect these signals, and then we feed that information to a user interface for the teachers and students.
Wow. Okay. So it'll kind of detect things along the lines of like when a student like checks out then.
Yeah, kind of.
example.
So you can imagine that different teaching strategies, different content has a different effect on certain students.
Right.
So as a teacher, if you know what's really engaging your students, then you can try to improve that in the classroom.
Right. Right. And I'm assuming there's other ways you can probably use this then too, kind of like even in a focus group type format.
Yeah, you could. There are some marketing applications. We're focusing on education in the classroom, learning and studying at home, as well as some other fun applications that I can show you.
And it's just as simple as putting it on.
Simple as putting it on. So with this product, it's called Focus Family, and all of the interesting applications that we can do with Focus EDU, we package it for an at-home use. So for example, a student or a learner can put this on, they can record their brainwaves while they're studying, while they're working, and get feedback about what's interesting to them, where their attention levels are, as well as do some assessments and some different cognitive games to try to improve their attention abilities.
I needed this when I was in school.
I think we all did.
Now.
I think we all did. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that obviously were not working for me, but worked for everybody else.
That's right.
And being able to tailor it to me would have made the whole school experience so much better.
Personalized learning matters, and that's the future.
All right. What else is BrainCurl working on?
So if you look right behind you, we have an industrial robot, and that's actually connected to your attention level. So when the person wearing it starts to focus, the robot will do its prescribed motion of moving the balls from one box to another, and when they relax, the robot will stop. So it's kind of an example of how your brain activity can interface in the real world, and it's a fun little game you can play. Brain Robotics is creating the most affordable functional prosthetic in the world. And that's really great because typically these products cost about $50,000. They're high-end products, they're really great products, but for the vast majority of people, about 99% of people, it's unattainable, especially if you think about countries where the salary isn't the same as in the US.
Right.
So what we're doing is creating a lower cost version for the rest of the market to benefit from this technology.
That's amazing. It's so amazing how technology.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. And so Mr. Nee can actually shake your hand like this.
Wow. Nice to meet you.
Bobby also talked to a pair of entrepreneurs who are committed to making traveling alone safer. Here he is with Athena and their organization, Roar for Good.
I'm really interested in learning some more about Athena. Can you give me a little bit of the backstory and how the product came to be?
Sure. So Roar came about, so the company is called Roar for Good. The product is Athena. Roar came about when my dear friend and co-founder of Roar for Good, Yasmin Mustafa, she spent 6 months solo backpacking across South America. It was a great trip, but it was also very distressing. It's pretty much everywhere she stayed, she kept meeting women who had been victims of assault. And then when she came back to Philadelphia, which is where we're headquartered, 1 week after she got back, her neighbor was out feeding her parking meter when she was grabbed from behind, dragged into an alley, severely beaten. And so Yasmin called me up the next day and said, we need to do something about this. And we basically spent quite a bit of time really looking at what do women do today to protect themselves, and I won't go through all the permutations and iterations that ended up with Athena, but we did a lot of surveys and focus groups and talked to a lot of people, worked with the Philadelphia Police Force, worked with a lot of self-defense groups to come up with what Athena is and what it's all about.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, the name. Does that happen to be the name of your friend?
No, Athena.
Okay.
So we came up with the name Athena because it's named after the Greek goddess of wisdom and courage and strength. But the company name, Roar for Good, we named it Roar for Good for this reason. A couple things. One, the whole idea of hear me roar, I am woman, hear me roar. And Roar is focused all about women empowerment.
Now, Rebecca, I'm thinking of a lot of different applications for Athena.
Absolutely. So we have a lot of different individuals who are using it. We have runners who are using it. We have college students. Parents want to be able to help monitor their teenagers in high school and in middle school. We have realtors who are using it. We have a lot of different individuals who have different purposes that they want to use it for.
Basically, anytime when you're by yourself and want like a little extra oomph of security, or knowing that you're safe or have access to letting someone know where you are.
Absolutely. So people are using it to check in. They're using it also to let individuals know if they feel unsafe. And then when someone needs it, they can use it to let someone know that they need help.
All right, so then the last question is, how does it work?
All right, so the device can be worn in any different location on your body. You can wear it on a necklace, you can wear it on your jewelry, you can wear it on your purse, often to wear it there.
And
you can
jewelry here,
accessorize.
like a necklace, okay.
So it works with a lot of different fashion, different styles. And then when the individual wants to let someone know that they just want to be alerted to their location, they can press it 3 times and activate the silent alarm, and then it will send a message to the watcher's phone. I'll do it real quick here.
Yeah.
So it's going to send a silent alarm.
Okay.
So it's not something's wrong.
Right.
And they receive it, and the watcher can see my location. So my GPS coordinates are already shared.
Right.
But if I needed to get help, then I would press and hold the button for 3 seconds, and then it's going to send off a 90 decibel alarm.
Wow.
And he's going to receive that notification, and then he's going to know, he can check in with me,
really
call me, and all of my watchers know exactly where I am and can get help right away.
That is really amazing.
Yep.
So you right now you said you're kind of in phase one of rolling this out, so you're
Right.
trying it out on college campuses.
Yep, and we're working on our 911 integration. We're working on making sure that users, it's optimized to all the different features that they really want the way they want it. And then we're going to be scaling beyond that as well. But we're working through our first phase right now.
That's great, and the feedback is good.
It's been great.
College campuses, I think, is a great place to roll this out.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more new inventions when the tech show returns. Johnson, fire up the golf cart.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U for an independent you.
1-800-396-2076.
When I say Italy, what comes to mind?
Venice. Capri. Oh my gosh, Capri was marvelous.
The views, the cliffside views, or traveling to Sorrento. Pirello Tours.
Oh, Pirello Tours, for sure.
Pirello. Hi, I'm Steve Pirillo of Pirillo Tours. With over 70 years of tour experience to Italy, it's no wonder Pirillo Tours is synonymous with travel to Italy.
I think of the culture. I think of Pirillo Tours taking me to all of the areas that were important to me.
The history, and to walk up to certain areas and touch a wall and think, well, this wall's like 3,000 years old.
Being on a Pirillo tour on our anniversary was better than anything I can remember ever on an anniversary.
I personally approve every itinerary to ensure a stress-free, once-in-a-lifetime vacation.
Salute! Call now for your free brochure and insider's guide. Call in the next 30 minutes and get this free $100 gift card. Call 800-219-0930, 800-219-0930.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U for an independent you.
1-800-971-6972.
Welcome back to the Tech Show. We hear about hacking in the news a lot, but summer is a time where people may let their guard down, whether they're relaxing on vacation or spending time with kids out of school. Hackers never stop looking for ways to steal your personal information, but Dashlane, the leading password manager app, has launched a solution that will help protect you this summer and all through the year. It's called Dashlane 6, and it's an all-in-one solution for online risk prevention, identity monitoring, and identity restoration. Dashlane 6 is the answer to the digital identity crisis, the disorganized, unsecure trail of passwords, payments, personal information, emails, files, and more that people leave behind online. It will give you a complete picture of your online security with clear steps to improve it. Additional features of Dashlane 6 include prevention with enhanced password management, secure file storage, secure sharing, and VPN for Wi-Fi protection. Monitoring, a dashboard to see what to improve and how to take action, dark web monitoring and personalized security alerts, and credit monitoring and alerts through TransUnion. And restoring, an expanded password changer, identity restoration support through TransUnion, and identity theft insurance. Dashlane 6 has 3 plan options: free for secure password management on a single device, premium for unlimited password storage across every device, and a suite of digital security features such as dark web monitoring and VPN, and premium plus for added protection with credit monitoring, identity restoration support, and up to $1 million in identity theft insurance. A free trial of Dashlane Premium as well as plan and pricing details are available on dashlane.com.
Next! Next! Come on! What up, Google? Electric outlets look surprised. Why?
Because
Millipedes 10 times faster than centipedes? Baby powder made out of babies?
You know that it's not.
Well, hello there, young man.
Big booty Puerto Rican goddess.
Taxes have to pay. Why?
What is YOLO?
Is that your kid's phone?
Is YOLO a drug?
Siri, how big is the Serengeti?
Yeah,
No problem. Show me pictures of spaghetti.
No, that's not what she asked for. Your search for Jik returned no results.
Vaccines cause autism.
Well, I have 1 million results that say they don't, and 1 result that says they do.
I knew it.
Just because I have it doesn't mean it's true!
300-pound beautiful Indian princess.
What's a surfboard?
Do you mean surfboard?
No, surfboard.
Oh.
Do dead people pay taxes? How do I get to the deep web?
Follow me.
Google?
You're here.
Google.com.
That is me.
Google.com website.
Eh?
Finally.
How make people think you died?
How big is the Serengeti? More pictures of spaghetti. More pictures of
Not
spaghetti.
what she asked for! That is not what she
How big is
asked
the Serengeti?
Why do Asian
Have small noses.
pandas have trouble mating in captivity? Jesus.
It's not me, it's them.
Where'd you buy a lifelike bearded mannequin?
Sorry, I don't see spaghetti in your contacts.
Biggest, sexiest woman in all of Iraq.
Difference between human body and a mannequin. Oh my God. Clear history.
Hey guys, you know, I love getting new things and I love when they take my money. So when I get a new piece of technology, I have to come over to the Jet Set and show my friends Bobby and Galen the newest thing that I have. And here it is, guys.
Okay, what is
for you.
this?
This is the Row-Rite.
It looks so pretty.
It is very pretty, very elegant. Now, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, this is pen and paper? It is, but it's technology because it actually syncs via an app to your phone.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very cool. And it's, you know, a lot of people are probably thinking, how does this actually work when I really have an iPhone and a device and all these things? You can actually leave that all at home. Use just old school pen and paper, get creative,
Novel
don't
idea.
get interrupted, and actually do it. Get it
That
done.
is a good idea. I'm just thinking, like, you know, you can use this in a college class.
Yeah.
You can take notes on this and then have it go back to your cell phone or your device and have it there for easy organization later to easily reference.
Totally true. And studies show that when you write it down and when you actually put pen to paper, you have more retention of that knowledge. So it's perfect for that.
But you know, I like to, when I'm thinking of stuff I want to do or the way I want to plan something out, an idea comes to life when I take a pen to paper a lot of times.
You get more creative.
Yeah.
Just as opposed to doing the voice recognition into the phone, remember to do that job. It doesn't have the same kind of visceral feel of creating it and actually having it here. Now what you do is you pair this to an app on your phone.
Okay.
So it will actually capture not only the image, but it can capture MP4 video, so it turns into animation. And using the app, you can change the pen, the color, you can actually color things in. So let's say you and Galen are sitting seats apart, maybe one in first class, one in coach, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know who's that.
And you can play a game on it.
You can play a game, and one of you's using a device, and one of you's using the Row-Rite.
So how do I get one of these?
So that's a great question. You guys each have one now, but out there, you guys, they're giving away 5 of these. So all you have to go to is www.rowritegiveaway.com, where you can actually win one of these devices and have it for yourself. It's going to be perfect, and all you have to do is sign up for a chance to win by August 3rd.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm going to do it right now. Thanks so much, Sonia, for stopping by.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. I have to get back to my own set during the break, and then it's time for Take My Money. The Tech Show will be right back.
Yeah, oh my God, you have a long walk down here. I know.
I know, it's just a lot of work.
I
It's
know.
like, you know when you go to the airport and you find out that your connection is at another terminal? Now it's time for Take My Money, where this week we're looking at pants that level up your yoga game. If you're too busy to schedule a yoga class and need feedback on your form, these may be the pants you are looking for. Natty X, go ahead and take my money. Thank you for joining us this week. Follow us at The Tech Show TV and join the conversation. Tech you later.